What is going on, all you awesome viewers to play later? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is when you are watching this video. As you know by that thumbnail and everything else you clicked on to get here today, that's right, House Festivus has gotten a massively big reinforcement. As you know, we're going to take a look at the Horus Heresies. What we got here? The Questor's Household's Cerastus Knight Archon. I now have all three Cerastus Knights. And this guy, the big flame-throwing bastard, oh yeah, he's the biggest of them all. But you know what? We're going to break everything down here in a moment in this unboxing, because seriously, the Amazon guy just dropped it off a moment ago. Oh, I'm excited for this guy. But you know we got to get the adulting out of the way, so let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Incredible company. Seriously, the products are amazing. I know it kind of sounded like an infomercial, but I told them, give me an elevator pitch. That's what I got. Okay, we are filming this on Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. Currently on Amazon, it is $138.90. As of filming this video, it says Prime 2-day eligible. Okay. I love creating for House Festivus. I knew I wanted all three Cerastus Knights. I kind of put off the flame-throwing bastard till the very end, simply because of the lore. There's this one bit of the lore that caught me and it made me go, holy F-bomb. The pilots do not like piloting these things because of the memories that are in there. They tend to go insane. These things were created for one thing and one thing only, to bring death and destruction. If you go back down the line with all the knights, they were built for like construction and everything else to help, and then they put armor and weapons on them. This was built for one thing and one thing only: terror, destruction, mayhem, murder, everything. Alright, come to House Festivus. We'll enjoy you. The airing of the grudges will be awesome with you running across the battlefield, burning everything down. Now, I will admit, the greens really inspired my color scheme for House Festivus. Not to mention, it's just comical. The first Cerastus Knight I painted was over Christmas break, so we had to do it in Christmas colors. Now, I know unboxings really aren't sexy to a lot of people, but I love... What the hell? You better be down the bottom. Okay, sorry. I know unboxings really aren't sexy to a lot of things, but some people do like seeing them. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Games Workshop products, number one, welcome to my channel. Number two, everything you get comes on a sprue. Just think of it like every model train, model plane, model whatever you put together, you've got to clip things off, you got to glue them together, right? Same thing with Games Workshop. What I love, and I'll show you the instruction book in a moment, and for those of you who are curious, yes, the pilot is, you can put it together separately. Every little thing next to it has a number. So that way when you're going through the instructions, just follow along. It's going to go together pretty easy. After I made my mistake on my first night, I haven't done that again. It's kind of on the back plate. I showed it off in a different video, but still. Yeah, these went together real simple. Take your time. Follow along the instructions. Don't rush, because when you rush, you start running into problems. Now, just like, what was it, the Castigator? I'm really not thrilled with that in the back. Putting it together caused a little bit of a problem, you know, with moving the chain and whatnot, and painting it was a real pain in the you-know-what. But it was simple steps, went together, no problem. there it is for that. Looks almost exactly identical to the other one. But once I got the hang of it, it went together really, really easy. And I was like, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Most of your body. Armor plates and legs. Yeah, the other set of legs. And look at that chainsword. Look at that big mamma jamma coming right at you. There's your flamethrower, but still look at that chainsword. Oh, this thing's gonna be fun to paint. You get the big monster mamma jamma flying base. There's what I was looking for. And this time I made... Ah, sweet. Okay. You see all the little word stuff right down below? I may actually attach the flag underneath them and use those transfers on the front as kind of like the grudges. And there's your house transfer sheets. But seeing how I am not doing a quote-unquote established house, I made my own. Probably not going to use most of that. Alright. Now, for the big boy here. Here's your instruction sheet. Now, you got to be careful with this because this one's done in black and white. So usually you'll have like something color and it will show you in yellow where to glue and where to do things. Dry fit everything. That is my best advice after building 2 of these Cerastus Knights so far. Dry fit, dry fit, dry fit, and you'll get a good idea of where you want to put the glue. Just follow along. Like I said, just go with it. They got the numbers with everything else. It goes together a lot simpler than you think it would. I will freely admit, I was a little intimidated at first when I did my first one, but still. I also like the fact, as you can see there where it says Traitor or Loyalist, you can go either side on this. So it's not like you have to go out and go buy a War Master version, you know, for Horus. They give you the bits in here to get it done. Okay. With that Flamestorm cannon right there. Take your time. You'll be fine. Just dry fit everything. Each piece you fit on, just go slow. You will be fine. Yeah, there's the pieces through there. And, oh, okay. And there you go. Getting it to the base. And that's what I'm talking about, that flag. Sorry, that flag. Normally on my other ones, I kind of haven't put it on there. Simply because I'm not an established, you know, whatever house. I didn't want to have to go by what, you know, the Mechanicus says. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have, just because of having that stuff on there for the airing of the grudges. It just, I'm starting to develop. Where did I? Sorry, brain fart moment. Okay, I put it down the bottom. I'm starting to develop the lore for my house, and this is even transferring over into Adeptus Titanicus and Legions Imperialis. So, yeah, even in the miniature side, anything I do for Titans or Knights or anything, they're going to be House Festivus. But still, that's all the sprues, that's everything. Go slow, you'll be fine. The painting scheme, it's a lot easier than you think it would be. What I did was prime everything in lead belcher, went through, did a wash, a little bit of highlights, and all the mechanical parts are done. That is the biggest part of your night, is getting those done. So there's a really, really good tip for you. What I did was seriously lead belcher, let it dry, Army Painter Speed Paint, Gravelord Gray, I believe it was. I mixed it 60-40 with medium, and then washed it all over my knights. That way I really wasn't using up a ton of Nona oil, and it gives a great coverage, a great oily just look that should be on these big ass war beasts. But okay, we are at the best part of the video for me. Seriously, I love this part out of every single video that I do. I learn more from you guys than I think I give to you. So, I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Number 1, do you do Horus Heresy? I mean, do you even do Knights? Do you even do any of that? Do you have any tips with putting the Castigator, Archon, together? You know, do you have any tips with it on the battlefield? Because I kind of see this one as it's going to be a big old bullet catcher, and I hope I can get it into the lines to help disrupt something while I'm bringing everything up right behind him. I just have this weird thing with the Castigator on one side, the Lancer on the other, and the Archon running right up the middle with all the little like itty bitty warhounds giving support and harassing people coming up the sides. It's just a thought. Just a thought. Now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that while filming this video, and I'm pretty sure that it did, hit that big thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support to the channel, give you great karma, and help you roll natural sixes. I know. That's my theory only. You put out good, you're going to get good back. Seriously, maybe the good idea fairy will bless you. Those of you in the military know I just made a really bad joke right there. But, you know, you never know. You could be at that point where your commander's about to be pulled down and you need to roll like 20 natural sixes and you're like, hey, I like this video. He lives! You never ever know. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird unboxing look at Warhammer's Horus Heresy. Whoo! The Quest Wars Households Cerastus Knight Archon. It's a big freaking box. I love the artwork on the front. It's just, if you look right down there, there's the size of a Marine, but how big this son of a bitch is. But yeah. Like I said, just want to thank you for watching this one. Hope you're having a safe day today. A great day today. And Emperor willing, one day we will roll dice across the tabletop.